Hello, how I built this.
Hello.
I'm Elise Bloom, and this is my business partner, Keith Bailey. We are Articulated Intelligence.
We believe that how you show up virtually is a direct representation of your personal and professional brand. And part of the representation is your ability to communicate, and stories are pivotal. Most people talk about why stories. We've discovered how stories.
How stories, we've created a gamified and trademarked way with one word to help you find, shape, and share stories. Keith, I'm going to give you one word, and the word is time. Keith has put this word in, and he is now playing a game to recall his first, best, last, and worst memory, experience, or story as it relates to the word time. There's no wrong answers here, just a tool to help you tap into your story well. Now, Keith is going to look through these words, identify one that really stands out, where something happened. We know that stories are about things that happen. And he's going to take that word, and he chose Neil, and come into our second trademarked and gamified storyboard called Making a Scene, where he's going to take what's inside his head and get it out. We know that storytellers aren't born, they're made. And storytellers are made by searching for stories, shaping their stories, and most importantly, sharing their stories. Using these boards gives everyone the opportunity to step out of their head and out of their body and become confident that they have something valuable to share with the world. We can take these tiles and move them around, reshaping them so that when it's time to share, people know that their story will be well received and they will stand out. Keith, are you ready to share a story with us?
It's a pivotal piece to what we do, saying the story out loud as opposed to writing it in words. So here's my story out loud. Neil and I were the best of friends. We had so many things in common. We were both in the Marine Corps. We both loved motorcycles, and we were inseparable. But there was one thing that set us apart, and that was our value of time. I was perpetually late, and Neil was always early. And we'd have conversations about this. You'd be like, dude, why you always got to be late? Because back in the 90s, you could have a whole conversation with the word dude. I'm like, what, dude? It's not a big deal. He's like, no, dude, it's a big deal. And it turns out it was a very big deal. It was one hot summer Kansas afternoon, and I come rolling up late onto Neil's driveway, and his motorcycle's not outside, and the garage door is closed. And I remember walking up to the front door and knocking on it, and Neil answers the door, and he looks at me. And then Neil broke up with me. My best friend broke up with me.
No.
And it hurt. It hurts me to this day that I lost a best friend because of my abuse of time and not respecting him. And over time, this instilled in me this belief that if you're earlier on time, and if you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you lose the one thing you can't buy from somebody, and that is their respect.
Wow. We know that now is the time for you to become a storyteller. Again, we know that storytellers aren't born, they are made. And articulated intelligence is here to help you do so, to help you find your stories, shape your stories, and share your stories so that the world can hear your message.
How I built this, we are looking to you to help us build this even further so we can share this with the world, because our mission in life is to help other people live life well spoken. Thank you so very much. We look forward to seeing you virtually or in person soon.
Bye-bye.